All right. So last week, you guys, where did we start off last week? I guess you. Oh, we started off at the altar still in the wood. Carmir came to you guys and requested your urgent assistance to acquire some venom from a group of spiders, which turned out to be phase spiders. They're handily getting a very large supply of the venom back. Got a few magic items from him and headed back to Halarahh. Believe you went and saw Rowney real quick, then headed Rusty Blade, and I believe that's where we left off after what was this performance as you all. So you guys can go ahead and long rest if you haven't already.
Well, before I go to bed, I'm going to ask Rixus, hey, what's that ring you got there?
You can't shield and touch it.
What do you want me to do?
Just trust me. Don't touch that, just the ring.
I'm going to touch the ring and cast the first level shield.
Any impacts game?
The ring absorbs the spell. You see a slight flash of light as the spell is cast, and then it just shoop right into the ring.
What is that?
This is going to be fun.
Uh-oh.
So how does spell slots work at a long rest? As soon as I wake up, I have it? Or is it like 4 hours? I forgot, what is the actual long rest? Is it 6 hours? You can take 6 hours?
It's 6 hours, and it's 6 hours of sleep and 2 hours of light activity. So like clerics can prepare spell slots during that time. I think you can attune to stuff during that time.
So here's what I'd like to do. And tell me if I'm allowed to do this. I would like to sleep 6 hours, wake up, cast a spell into the ring, and then short rest for the last hour.
Technically, unless something interrupts your rest for more than an hour, you can continue a long rest. So, but your long rest would not be, well, no, you wouldn't have the spell slot yet. So your spell slot isn't technically restored until the long rest is complete at the end of it. So that wouldn't work.
Okay. In that case, I'll short rest before we do anything. So I'll long rest. But then upon waking up, I will cast something.
Okay.
All my spells are at level 4, so does that work?
Yeah, the ring can store up to 5 levels of spell, I believe, so that maxes the ring out.
Sweet.
All right, as you all settle in for your rest, Shin, your sleep in the middle of the night is suddenly disturbed by your trance. Or no, you're not an elf. You're half elf. Sleep. Your sleep is interrupted and disturbed by a vision and sorts. You suddenly find yourself in the middle of a dense forest, standing atop a wide, flat stone platform. There's a hawk that comes and rests next to you. And as you begin to admire it, you see a massive python coil and strike from behind you and immediately consume the hawk. As you attempt to gain a bit of bearing, you see the python coil up and seemingly to strike again, and then the python immediately turns to stone. But as you watch this happen, you hear the sound of several more hisses and slithering around you. And as you look down, you see dozens of more snakes coming at the ready. As you take a step back, you realize that the new glaive that you acquired is in your hand. As you grasp it and wield it and lunge forward at the snakes in a wide sweeping motion, you feel the glaive come down and strike the ground, and suddenly you are awake and standing again in the rusty blade with your new glaive embedded into the floorboards.
Okay. Am I roommating with anyone, or am I in the middle of the? Am I in my room, or am I actually
in your room? Yeah.
Oh, okay. That felt way too real. All right. So I attempt to I guess take the glaive back from the floor and try to get a sense of whether or not it's resisting me now that I'm holding it. I'm completely shocked the fact that I'm actually have taken it out and swung at it without causing any more damage. Can I get a sense of
You're attempting to attune to it, or you're attempting to just like swing it around and see if you can just hold it and swing it?
I'm gonna being the fact that I think I'm pretty inexperienced to attunement and whatnot. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to swing it around to see if it was comfortable, or if it still kind of feel like it's like resistant to whereas my halberd is probably much more at ease.
All right, as you lift it up again and take a swing with it and just bury it into a post on the side of the wall, it feels like you're dealing a good hit. You watch as the blade sinks a couple inches in. There's a very slight kind of tingling feeling in your hands from the haft of the glaive, but it seems like you can deal damage with it, but it doesn't feel as though you can wield any magical effects through it.
Okay. What time of the day is it? Is it in the morning, or is it still in the middle of night?
You can see some light coming in. It's definitely like dawn, but
Okay.
you get the impression that you've kind of finished your rest.
Okay. All right. So with that in mind, I kind of, I guess took the wrapper or whatever, the cloth that was given to me along with the glaive. I put it back, and am I roommating with somebody, by the way, or we actually have enough room for ourselves?
Usually we only get one room.
Right, we're pretty. Yeah, it's like we have like usually we do like I don't think the Ross Sleep has enough room to fit everyone, right?
No, you usually get either 2 or 3 rooms.
Right. All right, and
I think 3.
All right, pack it up. If I was with somebody, if not, I was making sure that I didn't waken anybody else, and just trying to process this. And just went back to get ready, I guess, for the start date, waiting for the party, and kind of just like start getting ready to go downstairs. Yep. And I'm confused.
All right, the rest of you all wake fully rested. Arixis, your specter disappears now, correct?
The long rest, it's gone. He is out of here.
All right, what would you guys like to do? I think you had mentioned something about going to see Zalathorn last week.
If we have an armory in town, I would like to stop by and see what's up with some half plate. I don't know if there's an open armorer.
Yeah, there's a couple different armors around town that I think Shin just bought some plate armor. There's definitely places where you can procure that.
Yep, I will purchase some plate armor, some half plate, not full plate, half plate.
All right, they would sell it to you for $750.
Don't they know? I guess they don't know who I am these days. Right.
Who are you?
Sure. Sure.
Who?
Listen, actually, let's say here. Can I disguise myself as the mayor and walk in? And actually, I don't know what the mayor looks like. I'll try to disguise myself as
You met the mayor?
Raleigh.
Yeah, we've met
Yeah,
the mayor.
You saw the mayor once.
But it's been 9 years. He may not be the mayor.
Not to you. Oh, I mean, true.
Yeah. So yeah, I would disguise myself as Raleigh and walk in and in that condescending, slightly nasty but authoritative voice of Raleigh say, "I must commandeer a set of half-plate armor for the town guard."
Oh my god.
That's a bit much for their normal
You're
duties.
You are right. You are right. I will happily compensate you 400 gold.
Let me look in the back. I think I have one more. This order wasn't supposed to be ready this week. He mumbles under his breath and starts heading towards the back. He comes out with a bit dingier looking half plate. It's definitely, it doesn't look quite new, but it looks completely functional at least. How about this too?
Is it green?
Can I look at it and I get the sense that it's going to protect me the same as normal half plate?
Yeah, it looks strong and functional, but there's like one or two little dings here and there, and like tiny bit of rust on one edge. It's used for sure, but it looks functional and strong.
Purely cosmetic.
It seems like Arixis would go for this anyway. So, yeah, I'll give the 400 gold.
All right, you got it.
All right. 27, 6. Right. Thank you, sir. I'll be sure to tell whoever asks of your generosity this day. Good day. And I walk out. And as I walk out, still as Rowley, I say to Zorkus, "This was awesome. Why haven't you told me how great this could possibly be?"
I transform into Arixis. The music, you hear it, the music.
He's so jealous that I got this. All right, so I'm gonna drag some plate on it.
While this is going on, Shin went to Wilrose, and I guess whoever's next to him, they kind of revealed the dream that he has, and just looked baffled. It's like, and then told the group, like, I have no idea what's going on, but somehow I ended up waking up holding the grave. So, I don't think I'm the sharpest tool in this group. Yeah, maybe one of you guys can read into it, or maybe remind me in the future if this ever comes to it. But I'm still not, even though I was able to swing at this weapon, I'm still feel like I'm not completely, owning it. Yeah. And I have no
Dorcas,
idea what's going on. Yeah.
Did you try to identify that glaive better?
I did, it denied.
I did
Maybe
it attempt to.
Wilrose would suggest practicing with it, like in battle.
Maybe.
Oh.
Okay.
Let it drink the blood of your foe.
Yeah, maybe it's one of those items that needs souls.
Sounds like a pilgrimage.
Okay.
Let's find a giant python.
Or
In
look
case
at
it's
rain.
not clear, I'm no longer Roundly, and I'm back to Erixus. I don't want
Okay.
to be walking around as Roundly.
Yeah, I go back to human form. Humans workers.
Especially if he starts talking in his own voice as Roundly. Like,
It's actually a really fun idea to do the next time we go see Roundly.
oh my god.
No.
We all could
Sarah
be
nods
her.
enthusiastically at that idea.
Okay.
Did we Can we go see the poison guy real quick? The medicine guy real quick?
A shop.
What is
Sean?
You can call him,
Yeah.
you can call him Poison. We all know he's Poison.
Liz poison.
Before we go, who has all of our like? Did we separate the venom into multiple vials?
We should separate it into
There's
because I've
more
got a
you can
brewer's jug full, right?
Yeah.
Well, we have the jug, but then don't I have like a?
Jug.
I
You
have
gave them-
the vial and a half.
We gave it
And
to
isn't there?
Clear.
Did
Yeah,
I?
I think we gave
Yeah,
the
so-
vial and the half to.
Yeah, you got pretty much the full
And the half?
jug, and then the vial and a half of Rosera's, he took both.
Okay.
So you have the jug,
And I
and then
definitely
yeah,
have
you
a
talked
bunch
about
of
splitting
empty
it.
vials.
Yeah, you talked about splitting it into like individual potion vials.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely at least want to take one, and I would want to ask that I can bring one to the potion guy. I have something funny I'd like to do.
Approved.
Go.
Do we have empty vials, or can we pick some up to split it out?
Yeah.
I definitely have at least 3 or 4. So
Yeah, you guys probably have a few between all the potions you've used so far. I mean, assuming you
Cool.
chuck them on the
I mean-
ground.
oh, I
Do we have
did
enough for
bring
one
of the
vial
so
each?
probably
Is that
3.
the-
Yeah. What's the,
I'm sure you can
what's
buy
the
vials.
ratio of jug to vials?
You thought there was probably about 5 or 6 vials, or 5 or 6 like potion size bottles worth.
Okay.
6? We each
Hey,
take a
what's
vial,
up, Eagle?
right? Let's do it.
I mean, we don't necessarily have to fill it up just yet, or if we like all of
I
them.
don't think we
guess.
should wait. I think we should. Because what if we discover it's like highly valuable? Then we'll
Yep.
have one that's already dealt with it.
Yeah.
There's no real downside.
Okay.
Please let the project manager do it now.
Okay, so we'll split it right here in the middle of the street. We'll pour this poison into different vials.
Zombies.
If anybody comes by, yeah.
Anybody comes by,
Zombies
splash their
are
eyes.
walking with us.
Please just let us. It's making me a little anxious. That's all. I'm like, all the eggs are in one basket.
Yeah, if I drop it, oh shit!
Hold it.
Spill
Let
all over
those-
the-
Let the zombies hold the vial so this way nobody gets hurt.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, I'll split it out into vials for everybody, so each. Because I'm probably just gonna keep mine instead of selling it for science.
Yeah, I'll let Lawrence hold on to my share.
Within your brewer's kit, would you happen to have like beakers and what are those things called that, like funnel type things?
a funnel?
Good
Well,
question.
I mean, I think there's a scientific word for it.
Is
but
there?
yes.
Or is it just a funnel?
Really?
I think it's funnel.
I don't know. I'm
Funnel
thinking of
list?
those like swirly ones.
Oh yeah. There's words for that. I know it from like Skyrim or Morrowind or something.
I don't know what a brewer's kit has in it. Is it brewer's kit or brewer's supplies?
Brewer's kit.
Brewer's supplies.
An alembic, maybe, or a retort.
It's more so along the lines of like beer brewing stuff, not chemists' equipment.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure to brew beer, you usually need a funnel to pour the beer into the thing.
For the beer
Sounds
bong.
like chemistry to me. I don't know. We're off track. Let's go.
Yep.
Anyway,
It
basically what I'm trying to say
includes-
is like, if we need to do any kind of checks to try to pour from a jug into a small vial, I want to make sure that we're doing it without wasting anything. And
Yeah,
how,
it
Oh, are you
how can
includes-
we do an
talking about the
invention for
hose?
such?
It includes
like
a
the
large
whole-
glass jug, a quantity of hops, a siphon, and several feet of tubing.
A siphon.
A siphon.
Tubing.
And tubing.
And it's
That's easy.
Oh god, who's gonna siphon the freaking
zombie.
poisonous venom?
The zombie.
Zombies could do it.
Oh my god.
But we don't need to do
Zombies
that. We
breathe.
have a funnel? Do we have a funnel?
I can do it. I'll do it. I'll siphon it. I'm not afraid.
Oh,
Yeah,
What's the
the
worst thing
series
that can
of
happen? I
foods.
turn into Spider-Man. I already can do that.
oh boy.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna split it up into vials.
All right, give me a.
Right before you put it to your to pour it, I'm gonna slap you on your back and wish you good luck and give you gas.
Oh, as I'm drinking from the vial.
Last thing you want to do.
Give me a survival check. Or no, give me a brewer's supply check with wisdom.
Oh, interesting. Okay. With wisdom, I'm pretty wise, right? Well, 13. Actually,
All
pretty
right,
good.
You see Rain set up the siphon, and he gets it going and fills up the first couple vials, and then the flow stops just a little bit, so he's got to get started again. As he puts his mouth over the siphon, the tubing just a little bit, and just to give it a quick suck, he doesn't quite pull away in time, and there's like a little burst of it. You see it hit his mouth. He disappears.
Where'd he go?
Wait, what?
Does the
Rain?
vial go too?
Just Rain.
Is
Oh.
it rain? Can you hear me?
The vial's floating?
Rain, you suddenly see a shadow version of your material plane. You see everyone else around you, but you can't interact with them.
Oh wow.
Are you in the
I'm like
upside
waving
down?
my hand in Will Rose's face, like.
He was a good kid, that Rain.
You're in the
Well,
upside down.
guys.
I dip my finger in the poison and lick it.
Poof. You see
Do I
Rain.
Rain? Hey, Rain.
Oh my gosh!
Where are we?
Welcome to the Upside Down. I don't know.
And poof, Rain is back in material form.
There he is.
That was a rush.
Well, now we're in a pickle.
What happened? Where did you go?
Somewhere. It was all hazy, and I think I saw like the outlines of you. Is this a thing?
No.
Wait, what do you think about like the material dimensions and stuff?
Am I back yet?
And yeah, a few moments later, Wilros pops back in.
Whoa.
Welcome back.
Trippy.
Make a history check.
Okay, a second. This story. Oh
Nice.
yeah.
Oh my.
Oh.
I don't know a lot about shifting, like between planes or like other dimensions that may exist. Things you've heard about, but like you wouldn't know any specific about what.
So weird.
Now I definitely want to make a vial of this and bring it to the potion guy.
Yeah, yeah. Now, did we lose a bunch of it, Gabe, from that, or?
No, you're able to still fill up the vials after a little
Cool.
cautious
Yeah, well, Rose, I'll give you my
yes.
vial.
siphoning.
I don't hold potions.
Okay, thank you.
All right. I'll make sure everyone gets their vial, except for in the case where Zorkus is giving his to Will Rose, and I'm gonna tuck mine away for science.
Yeah, I'm gonna save mine for a rain.
The drow with the poison.
Are we all getting a vial of this?
That's my understanding.
Vial of base spider venom.
All right, let's go see Kasham.
What doesn't kill you?
When was the last time we saw him? Was it like a couple of days?
It was yesterday.
No more than a couple of days, right?
I think the previous day.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, first I'm gonna just ask him if he has anything new for me. And whatever he says, I interrupt him and say, "I have something new for you."
Yeah, he begins to greet you and says, welcome back. Not so long this time. I'm afraid I don't have anything new yet.
Well, I might have something of interest to you.
Oh?
Now, what does this stuff look like? It's like a kind of like a hazy, clear blue or something.
Yeah, it's kind of like a milky, somewhat opaque, but shimmering, and at times it seems like it's not quite opaque and it's more translucent, and sometimes you catch like a bluish hue, streaks running through it. It's almost like it's constantly moving and somehow changing color, but it's hard to explain.
I'm gonna show it to him. I say, "You ever seen anything like this before?" And I reach it out towards him, and if he tries to reach for it, I say, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" I pull it back.
Oh, what is this?
This, my friend, is some shit. I'm not going to tell you what it does, though. I'm going to offer it to you for a small price of 5,000 gold.
Oh, really? And I'm gonna need a bit more explanation than that.
I put a dab of it on my finger, and I lick it.
And yeah, you poof.
While in this other plane or whatever, I could still move around, right? And I could move around these shadow figures.
Yeah, you can move around. You seem to be able to move through people and through objects.
Okay, I'm going to go not to the back of his store, where he can't see me, but kind of behind his counter and behind him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look at my watch and tap my foot as I wait for it to repoof me. How long did it take last time? It was a couple 30 seconds or something, right?
It seemed like it was just a few seconds.
Yeah, okay.
All right, yeah. Just a moment later, you poof back in behind the counter, and he jumps a little and turns and
I say,
Oh.
"Ta-da!"
that seems quite potent. You drink a few drops, it seems. What is it, though? Where did you acquire it?
Well, this is quite an interesting piece of liquid. We found this. We actually extracted this. Oh, thanks, Gabe. We extracted this from the fangs of a large blue and white phase-shifting spider. This thing was bigger than your building.
Phase shifting, huh?
Yeah, it was
I'm
zorping in and out and everything.
I am intrigued and most appreciative that you have thought to bring this to me.
But of course, you're the only person we know who has interest in these concoctions. And maybe it's just the right ingredient for you to concoct something amazing from that book that we provided you. Anything in that book about these?
Indeed, I have many thoughts on what I might do with such a thing. Let's talk about that price, though. Being that we're such great friends, old friends. What can you do for me? Let's bring that down a little bit. After all, this hasn't even costed you anything.
What? Hasn't costed us anything. We lost one of our friends.
Just time, the most precious resource of all.
Lost a friend? Which friend?
A drow, of course.
Yeah,
Can't
the
even
coward.
tell which one of us in the group is missing? Burn.
Well, I've only seen you once in the last 9 years. Have to forgive my poor memory.
Well, technically, I mean, what is the actual true being of Filarin? Like, is he still with us but not with us, kind of thing? Or would we be able to
Well,
play it
that's a good
off as if he's not with us anymore?
That's a great question. I would say that he's not.
I could play a different
he's not
angle than,
with
than
you.
we
With
killed a
you.
friend.
I would say he's not with you. Not traveling around with you. Like, you know, Rosera was gone for a week, so I'm assuming that she traveled through time with Dan. Filarin. You know, he's not with you at this moment, walking around with you.
Okay. Did he travel through time with us? Do we know?
I was going to talk to Dan about that, just out of character, so
Got it. Okay. So then we'll play a different
It's
angle. We won't say that we.
Schrodinger's time travel for now.
I won't. I won't play it as if we lost specifically Filarin. I'll just say another adventurer of our party.
Well, I mean, he's still not with you, so I mean, you could play it off as losing him. Shows up later. That's up to you. I'm saying he's not physically with you.
Well, whatever I'm saying something quite deceptive.
Yeah. Yes.
Deceiving
And,
him.
yes, and I would like a deception check.
All right.
He always seemed a bit skeptical of everything, but it seems like he's accepting of the idea that you have definitely paid a price for this. Non-monetary
Now,
price.
I mean, would I get an idea, like, of?
Does he even-
I mean, obviously, my number was just a ballpark, not a true number. It was just a number I threw out, like being facetious. Would I get an idea of like what something like this would kind of go for in the market, either dark market or not?
Make a medicine let's call it history. Make a history check, I guess. You don't really have a lot of underworld dealings, so you're not particularly well versed in that. Excuse me. And also, not really being a brewer or much of a user of potions and exotic potions of poisons and venoms and such. You don't really have a lot of first-hand experience at all with pricing or purchasing or selling these things. It's a total ballpark.
All right. So, well, playing off my prior deception, I would say to him, well, you know, the number was just a number I threw out there, but you have experience in the fields. You've heard or seen of things, the story and the mythological history behind these beings and this beautiful liquid that they excrete. So what do you think is a fair offer? Mind you, we've already had a few offers out there, so please do not insult us.
Oh, I have indeed heard of these. I can't say that I have heard of one causing such an effect in such a small quantity for sure, but this would seem like it is fairly remarkable, or at least concentrated in some way, I suppose. How about 3,000 gold?
For the vial?
For the vial.
I look back at the group and I wink.
Just in your brain say, we have so much more. Just sell it. We can share with you.
Well, since you've been such a kind friend to us, we will. You've done so much for us with these awesome potions in the past, even though you did summon an imp on me. I think 3,000 to be fair. But you do promise that whatever you make, I get the first vial of this new concoction for free.
Deal.
All right. I put the lid back on and I hand it over to him.
Heads back into a back room and comes back with a very large sack of coin. As promised.
Does it crash when he puts it down?
It's got a bit of a thud when he sets it on the counter. It's not like crazy huge, and I mean, you guys just picked up a dragon hoard of like 12k gold, so that's
true.
It's not the most sizable sum of money you've seen in recent days, but it's a pretty big bag.
Nice. Well, I appreciate the business. Appreciate doing business with you. We'll let you know if we find out more about this creature. I mean, obviously, it's something we've never seen before either. And even the others we've spoke to about it had not a clue of what it was. So if we find out more, or if you find out more.
You didn't kill the creature?
Well, of course we did.
Oh. You said you wanted to find out more about it. You think there are more of this creature?
Well, there's always more. Especially of a creature that can shift through planes. There's probably one in here right now.
Suppose that's a possibility.
Would you happen to have any other regular potions for sale? Running a bit low after our encounter.
Unfortunately, I'm still fresh out with the war efforts and procurement from the city. It's a scarce product out there.
Turn into Ralny once again.
Yes, that's coming.
And say, are you sure you can't spare it, even for the city? After all, a representative of the mayor's office is here.
Make a deception check.
No, you would have seen me turn into Ralny. I'm trying to get him to do something sneaky and have plausible deniability. I'm not at all trying to deceive him. He should be very aware of exactly what I'm doing. Unless he's very dense.
He's not extremely perceptive, and he was occupied with Wilros at the time, but if you don't...
Yeah, if you were... I'm not trying to deceive him, that's the only thing. Like, I'll happily morph back and forth to let him know what I'm doing.
Okay. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do. My supply is my supply. I cannot create potions out of thin air. Regardless of who you are.
As Rowley, I say, how unfortunate. Consider your contract terminated.
Indeed.
As Erixus, I'll turn back and be like, no, I'm just kidding. It's just me again. I'm sorry. This is too much fun.
Oh, you almost had me.
Well, be sure to let us know. We definitely could use some more potions, and even the special ones.
I will be sure to do that, and I am excited to get working with this new item you've brought me.
By the way, did you finish that book?
The book you brought me years ago? Yes, a long time ago.
Is there anything in particular that interests you in the book that maybe you'd be looking to contract this out to find specific ingredients for you? You know, outside of the town knowing, of course.
The book itself doesn't really list a lot of ingredients. Rather, it's techniques and instructions. However, there is something a bit special I've been looking for, and frankly, it's been hard to come by with the recent events that have all but closed off the marsh to us for travel.
Go on.
Similar to this venom that you've brought me, there are a frog creature that a poisonous frog creature that lives in the marsh and previously ruled over the marsh. If you would happen to come across any of these creatures and could acquire any of their poison in any quantity at all, really, it's quite valuable and quite useful.
Do they have to be alive to get it, or they could be dead when you take it?
Either or.
Are these the things that we've seen before, or no? Those thingies?
And
No.
just stabbed me in the chest and fell onto its own hook.
Swad salad?
No,
Yeah.
you would. You'd get the idea that that's what he's referring to as having taken over the swamp and prevented people from traveling there currently.
Okay,
He's talking about a native creature of the swamp.
got it. And just for wondering, doesn't Rain have an ability of some sort that he can like turn into any creature that he sees or something?
Any
Yeah.
beast of a certain challenge rating that I've seen. It has to be specifically a natural beast from the natural world. No monstrosities, no aberrations.
Got it. Okay. That's what I was wondering. All right. Well, I will say back to him then. Yeah, we will keep an eye out and see if we can maybe get our way into the marsh. And we'll let you know. How many frogs would you like?
Well, if you do actually happen to venture there, as much as you can get, I suppose.
Well, are we talking about frog soup or, you know, a... I don't know.
Because we'd have to transport them, yeah. Like,
I normally have a intermediary that acquires the poison for me, so I'm not particularly well versed on the ratio of frogs to vials of poison.
Okay, so would you be requesting the frogs or the poison from these frogs?
The poison, ideally, but for a lesser price, the frogs themselves would be suitable.
Right. 'Cause
But
you
then I will
to
have to
pay
do
for
the extraction myself.
Sure, certainly. All right, we will see what we could do. As always, Kisham, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I put my hand out.
As with you.
Before we leave, I transfer to Zoltron, and I go, "Are you sure about those potions?" And I look at Erixus.
Zalathorm, you mean?
I also transform into Zalathorm and say, "Yes, are you sure?"
Oh my god.
I am quite sure.
Hmm.
Rules you, and then I walk out.
Oh,
I
these
tri-
guys. And I turn around and put my arms around them and we walk out.
Kick your leg back. Like,
It's but Quagmire.
Stressful.
He's Quagmire. Alright.
giggity.
All right, as you step out of the shop, you begin making your way down the streets. I assume you're still heading to the council.
I think that's where we're going next, yeah?
What's the rules on a short rest? Can I short rest while we're like walking? I just need
No.
an hour of like nothing. Like what's
Yeah, an hour of like light activity only, so like talking or tuning to things, basically just sitting still, not doing anything strenuous.
Stop trying to scheme a short rest.
He's a warlock. It's his bread and butter.
For all of us. So I'm asking that we take a short rest. We have nothing better to do. We have an hour. It's an hour to kill. It's early in the morning.
I mean, it'll take me an hour to sort out through these 3,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, so you can sit there and count money.
One for
Well,
me, one for
as
you, one for
As you step out of the shop and begin counting your gold and picking up short rests, you make your way just a little ways down the street, and the sound of a scream ringing out in otherwise empty and somewhat echoing streets catches your attention.
We'll be back in an hour.
Shin, did you hear that?
Yeah, should we
Nothing.
check it out?
Well, if you think we should, you're like the beacon of goodness for our troop here.
Oh Lord! All right, which direction is? Should start moving towards that direction.
Yeah, it seemed to be coming more towards the city center, in the general area of like the mayor's office, the somewhat closer to the council, but deeper into the city, downtown.
So yep, she can kind of wave to the team and say, "Go, let's go check it out."
Wilros unsheathes his new sword.
Erixus readies his shield, and you see him swinging an ethereal flail.
Lorca's son goes back to human form.
Are there any guards around?
There aren't really any like posted up this deep into the city. They're more so, stationed around the walls and the battlements themselves. They're not. There's no guard at the ready that seems to be within earshot.
Okay. So I would have looked around to see if there was a guard, but then I would start to briskly walk to the sound of the screams.
A couple of people said they were drawing weapons. Shin, did you say you were drawing a weapon? I missed what you said.
I am getting ready. No, I'm switching to based on the conversation with my my friends and teammates. I'm switching over, equipping my glaive.
Is it drawn, or is it just you're having it ready in your call it, like sheath?
No, I'm not. Oh no, I'm having it ready. I'm not drawn. I'm not drawn. That's not. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't do it one with the other.
Sarah would
All right.
like have her dagger out, just the dagger
But
though.
I just want to, put it out there. I switch my weapon.
As you move deeper into the city, you round a corner and through another row of houses down at the end of the street. You see a tall and very long gray stone building with a gray roof. And you recognize this as having been here earlier as the place of the healers, where you had originally visited Kaboth after his brain got sucked out. Just in time, as you run around the corner, as you come around the corner, you see a small group of people running, like full sprinting, off down the street to the side. And one more person who is just like, seems to be wounded and is just like dragging their body as fast as they can.
I will run. Like, I'm basically running at this point
Go with
toward
me.
this person.
Roll up.
Are you okay?
As you get close, looking down at him, he looks back up at you, but his eyes seem yellow and
The poop
Lidded.
monster.
and almost snake-like, and he just kind of lets out a groan that just seems to come out as as you watch him struggling for breath, and his skin begins to change and turns to a bluish hue, and his form grows larger and larger, and his skin kind of bursts open and gives way to a new form as he just seems to be growing and growing and growing and growing.
Oh,
Akira!
Oh man. Ah.
What?
What is that?
that's a buff.
Looks
Whoa.
like shark ninja. What is it? Shark ninjas? No.
Oh, yeah,
Sharks.
yeah. Shark.
It looks like
Wow.
a snake muscle dude.
Looks like the new Godzilla from the trailer. Godzilla is coming.
Looks like bad news for us.
As this creature stumbles to its feet and kind of becomes oriented, it lets out a roar, and you hear it answered behind it.
Uh-oh.
See a few more creatures come crawling out of the house.
Oh boy, the salads.
Oh yeah, it's a whole fruit salad here.
Oh boy.
Fruit salad.
Blueberry, strawberry, strawberry,
Yummy.
strawberry.
And roll for initiative. Shin, your initiative will have a +2 bonus. As these creatures emerge and you ready yourself for battle,
Thanks,
you
Rick.
see a faint glow from the glaive.
Oh.
What?
Just reacting to it. How do I do the +2? Or just roll it anyway?
Just
and then-
roll it and hit
I'll
two for
yeah,
you.
I'll just add it
okay.
for simplicity at
It's
this
not
point.
like it's not like I'm gonna get anything. I have a .1. Oh god.
Oh, an amazing day.
I forget, the zombies share your initiative or they roll separate?
Yes. I think they share mine. I could look in a second.
Separate initiatives last.
Yeah,
Yeah,
think
that's
they
what I was
share
thinking.
Separate. No, it has its own initiative. You can use a bonus action to mentally command.
Yep.
Come on, roll 20. What's Bobo's dexterity?
Dex is 13 +1.
And Rain?
My armor class?
Your dexterity.
My dexterity is
Dex score.
16. 16.
Have a tie.
Rix is definitely below Rosera, I believe. and he was a
Yeah,
nat,
for sure.
but he was a nat. I don't know if that matters.
He was what?
He was what?
He was a nat
Oh no,
20.
it
I
doesn't.
don't know
It
if
doesn't
that
matter for
matters.
initiative.
Okay.
Wasted.
I got nat 1 twice in a row now.
All right, Rosera, you are up first.
Okay. I will travel up here, and I'm gone. Decide. Why? Why not? I'll just go for the big guy. Okay, so I will just make sure that's all. Use a longbow. I'm assuming misses.
Oh, sorry, my thing wasn't scrolled down. 12 does miss.
Okay, I stand there, looking terrified, and put my hood back up. One turn.
Erixus.
I can't. Can you show me a 20-foot cube? I think I get it. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm gonna catch those.
They're about 30 feet from each other. 20.
Hey, thanks for that
25
follow,
cubes
Fables.
could probably hit everything.
Can you move that up? So can I catch 3 of them in one of them? Probably not.
No, I'd say due to their size, you can only get 2.
But if I where you put the first one, if I put there, I'll catch both of them. And can you move
Yeah,
it
you
over,
can. Like, do you want the blue one and one red?
Yeah, but can you move it over a little bit so it takes up the whole walkway for the top red one as well? So you'd have to pass through it when he moves forward. Would that catch them?
I'd say it needs like 50% of the. Like
So
it,
is
like
that
more than
50%
like
of
more
each
than
of those guys?
50%.
I think, yeah. I mean, I think it has 50% of them there, right?
2 of them.
It's yeah, that's fine.
I'm not saying I want to do this. Just saying I want to see something. I'm just reading this spell real quick.
The surrounding
cast-
the surrounding curbs too are like 6 inches tall. You know, these are like dividers for the road, but they're not really like a wall.
Yep. I'm going to. I'm going to lay down a web over there.
Ooh.
Mm.
So no impact yet. But if they start their turn there, they'll have to say a dex save. Wait, is it?
Okay.
Was it? Let me just read this. I'll link this spell.
This is your wand of web, right?
Yes, my wand web.
Wow. The wow.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I will, as a bonus action, cast Hex on the big blue one. And I will choose, hold on, just confirm something. Yes. So if it says, if I want to give him disadvantage on strength checks, and the spell says a strength check against my spell save DC. But still, he's still doing a strength check, right? Not a saving throw there.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, so the blue one has. Go ahead.
I don't believe you can cast a second spell.
Hexblade's or even if it's from a wand.
Yes.
Really? Okay. In that case, I'll just do Hexblade's curse.
Yeah,
Which does
I'm
nothing.
confirming that. Yeah, it's the rule is you can only cast one spell, not
Yeah.
one spell slot.
That's fine. Then I'll just put Hexblade's curse on him.
On the blue one, right?
Yeah, blue one. I will also, considering I've seen these things do some gnarly stuff, I'm gonna back up just a hair. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20.
I watch him walk by me. Wait, where are you going?
25.
You're leaving me alone here, Rexus?
He just leaves. He's all the way back at like town hall.
Yeah.
I'll just stay. I'll stay over here. I'm good. And Rain will hear me in his head say, "Don't do this." Turn.
Blue Rose.
Just real quick, did you roll initiative for the zombies? Or are you playing them on
Oh,
Zorker's
no,
turn?
sorry, I forgot about that.
Hey, Gabe, just heads up. Like, I can't cast Hex anyway because Web is concentration.
Oh, true.
So yeah, so if I go to cast Hex again, just either remind me of that or make my Web fail.
Mhm.
Please don't make my Web fail.
Okay.
And can I also see a 30-foot cube, please?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
This 30-foot cube should encompass all 4 of them.
Yeah, that looks good.
What's this guy doing? Oh. Best spell in the game.
All 4 need to make a wisdom save or be charmed.
That fucking concertina.
Oh.
Yeah, consultation
They are all
save.
charmed.
All right,
What?
so they are all incapacitated and
Wow.
0 speed.
Oh.
I am concentrating. Why can't I click myself? Oh, because I'm on this thing. Concentrating, and I will bonus action and give Shin 1 point of bardic inspiration. Say,
I'm gonna
Shin,
go wreck this thing.
use your glowy glaive.
And that first one actually rolled an 18, but they have -2 whiz still. Still
Ouch.
fails.
Sucks to be them.
All right, enter. You have a
Shin.
D8, by the way.
Okay. What am I? Oh wait, did I become T8? Oh, that's so. I just have to click on the bardic inspiration thing on the thing, right? Or if
If you wanted to use it, you just roll a D8.
Okay, all right. What am I? What are they? Can you describe?
They're similar to the creatures that you saw in the cave that had attacked Erixus on your way out of the temple in there.
Okay.
Similar, but larger and different colored skin.
Okay. So Shane's gonna go up to 5, 10. Am I 10 feet from this guy right here? Based on
Yeah.
my position? Okay. So I will take out my glowing glaive. Look at it. It's like with a very I don't know, look. I'll swing it, and I will use bardic inspiration with the swing.
You don't have to. You choose to after you make the response.
Afterwards? Oh, okay. So
Yeah, yeah.
all right,
If
so
you think you'd fail.
Oh, okay. Ah!
Or you have advantage as well. Oh, no, wait. You don't. I'm sorry.
Nothing. Just break it normal,
Is it
right?
Brian?
My mistake. Incapacitated is no advantage. Just no actions or reactions.
Yeah.
The other 3 are also incapacitated.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
They're all incapacitated.
Okay. Wait, why isn't... Okay.
That hits.
I am going to use a spell slot, like we said last week, and use the Divine Smite on the damage. So I just have to... So, Gabe, I just have
So
to
check
click
that
on-
box.
check
Yeah,
the-
just hit the
roll
check
the
and then
damage.
click the damage.
Okay, and just click the glaive, right?
In the chat.
Yeah, in the chat. All right.
There you go.
Right, and I will attack a second time with my What is the cave?
Sorry, I was trying to check something on it.
Oh, okay. That's, okay.
These aren't fiends, right? Or
No,
definitely
they're
Not
not.
their aberrations.
Okay.
I could be wrong though.
Are they humanoid?
By the way, he's not incapacitated anymore now.
Correct. He is no longer
Right.
incapacitated.
Okay.
He might
Might
shake
be.
his friends.
Yeah. Am I good to go for a second attack?
Yeah,
Okay.
19 also hits.
It's nice then.
It's all right. I'm gonna use another slot on my divine smite. I'm lagging. I clicked it. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
That's a nice one.
Yes.
And then I will use my. I guess the last one will be the Polearm Master.
Hits.
All right. You know what? This one has a max 4. I'm just gonna use regular. What do I do? Do I just click on the 1d the Polearm Master thing, not the damage, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And I will end my action.
All right. Yeah. So as you wind up and make these 3 hits, there's the burst of radiant energy, but as it strikes, as the energy leaves the glaive and it is channeled through the glaive and leaves the blade, and as you see it strike this creature, it almost seems like it turns darker, like loses some of its light, and at the same time the glaive itself seems to glow a little bit more.
What loses its light?
The divine energy from the radiant smite,
Oh.
Okay.
but you feel that you dealt full damage.
Just okay.
All right, this guy is going to make a strength check.
No, we need to deck save first. I
Save
think.
first.
Oh, it's a strength check to get out of the web.
Yeah,
It's a deck save to see if he's. Yeah, he might not even be
Right.
restricted.
Okay.
On 15.
He is not restrained.
Oh no.
All right, he's going to stride forward, make a swipe at Shin.
Oh.
Gonna
Jeez.
Oh.
I'm gonna react to that.
Okay.
What cutting words? -5.
All right, he swings wide and he swings again.
Okay.
To react but not do an actual reaction, I'm just gonna put my hand on my forehead.
He hits for 11 slashing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Constitution saving throw.
You can use Bardic Inspiration. for
Bardic
this.
Inspiration. Can I click
Oh,
on
you-
Or
that?
just
Just roll it
Yeah,
first.
roll
Roll first.
All right. Click on the Constitution. All right. Constitution saving throw first.
And then you decide if you think 12 is strong enough.
No, I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
So what do I do with that?
Just
Press-
roll 1d.
Just roll a 1d8.
Okay. Like slash.
Flash roll.
Yep.
Flash
yep.
roll 1d8.
Or you hit the dice button.
Yeah, I like the dice button.
I already typed it. Like that.
Oh no.
17.
All right, you feel a slight tinge of some sort of poison or something on the end of its claws, and then it seems to pass. And then he is gonna stride past you and bite Wilrose.
Rude.
Whoa, okay. Yeah, that hits.
Con saving throw.
Con saving throw for the concentration or the attack?
Both actually. Roll one for
I think the attack.
roll one
first,
for the
right?
attack first. Yeah.
Okay, con save for the attack. 22.
Oh.
Seem fine.
And now for
For the damage.
concentration, 13 or better, right?
No, 10 or
Okay.
better.
Yeah, you did it.
Oh, it was 11 damage. Sorry. I looked the attack the attack roll. All right.
This Battletoad smart.
And that ends its turn. Rain.
Wow. Alrighty, I'm gonna cast a spell here. And Gabe, I don't know if this is gonna be in the compendium or not, like the result of this, so we'll, bear with me here. But I'm gonna cast one of the spells I got at 4th level, which is Conjure Woodland Beings.
Oh, yeah.
And so basically it lets me summon, it's a lot like Conjure Animals. I'm gonna try to summon, I think I can do 4 creatures at, what did it say? Okay,
4 at half.
Okay, I want to try to summon 4 satyrs.
Ooh.
I don't know if satyrs are going to be in the thing or not.
No, the Passover Seder.
Yep.
Indeed.
Well,
If not, I can always go plug in from Roll20 the stat block.
We got all the monsters.
Entry there. Oh wow, look at that. Oh shoot.
Wow.
And when they show up, I'm gonna say, "Welcome to the Prime Material Plane, lads. Shoot the blue one."
Do they get their own initiative?
What
Roll
does
for
it say?
initiative for the summon creatures. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Oh, wow.
I
So they
don't
don't
see-
go until next turn, but yeah.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
That's I'll remind them to shoot the blue one and always fire on my target. End
Okay.
turn.
Obo.
Bobo is going to give a nice little flyby on the battle toad and come back.
All right. It's the other guys. The first one's going to make a dex save. He fails. So he is restrained, right?
He's restrained, but it does no damage, so he should still be incapacitated. Is it restrained or grappled?
Restrained.
Restrained, yeah.
I believe restrained. All right. And these other guys are incapacitated.
The duration.
Oh, there is
1
there is
minute.
no save. Yeah, so
Yep.
there's no recurring
It's
save,
it's
so
an
they're
initial
just
save
stuck.
and that's it. They're stuck until
Yep.
they take damage or somebody shakes them out of it.
Yep. All right.
I'm going to tell the zombies to go to the blue battle toad and wait for Rosera to attack.
Oh. Double attack. Boom, boom.
Okay. They have held actions. Sorceress.
I'm going to cast... Oh, this one hasn't been around in a while. Let's see if I still have it. I'm going to cast... Bless. Level 1. I'm going to target Rosera, Shin, and Woolrose.
Thank you.
How does this work?
It's kind of like guidance, but with your attacks. There should be a button.
On the global save modifier, if there's
Yeah, there should be a checkbox. Held bless. Just get a 1d4
Whoa.
essentially.
I'll come down and look at Erixus, give him a thumbs up.
Right, Rosera.
Okay, I will step forward and
You can use your bow and arrow too.
what?
you
You can use your bow and arrow with bless.
I guess that's true. I don't need to step forward. Why? Why?
You can
forward?
step back. I mean, you can step back to the
Okay,
other
sure.
side of the map and still hit these things.
That's true, but I'm gonna be here.
You
for
have
everyone.
you have advantage and
Sneak.
bless.
And not not. I mean, not sneak. And, yeah,
Why does she have
it's
advantage?
Sneak
that.
attack.
Why do I have
Because of
advantage?
Bobo's flyby.
Oh, I forgot that. Sorry.
Oh, I forgot that too.
Noise.
Okay, all right. I will.
Advantage, bless, and sneak attack.
Damn.
That's why the zombies didn't attack.
Okay. Going to stay where I am and use the longbow.
Hits.
Oh, nice.
Whew.
And my zombies will
28
attack
damage.
as well.
Yes, that triggers their
Bing, bang, boom.
slamming into it. Miss, miss, miss.
Nice job, boys.
Nice job, zombies.
Whoa.
Good work, guys.
Anything else on your turn?
No, I would remove my hood and look less shameful from last turn. But I'm just going to stay right where I am. End turn.
Erixus.
20, 25. Whirling his flail, Erixus winds up and takes a swing. 16.
That will hit.
All right. Hit him for
8 billion.
7 damage.
That was in a bad.
Hold on, I didn't roll Hexblade's Curse for some reason. So can I roll a 1d? Can I roll add 3 of that? So it should be 10.
Okay.
And I'm also going to expend my a spell slot and cast Eldritch Smite. So he will take an additional 5d8 force plus 3, so he'll take another 24 damage.
Wow. Okay.
Splat.
Anything
He's
else? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm going to attack again. I'm going to attack with my flail again.
Oh, nice.
19 hits.
Or 15.
Jeez.
Still holding on. He's looking real rough.
Well, we gotta get him down to 1 HP, guys.
Yep. I will end my turn here.
All right. The
4 horsemen.
satyrs will kind of fan out. And shoot at him with short bows.
That'd be so funny. Oh my god, I will crack up.
Hold on. I think something was off with my
There you
damage.
go.
The first one hit. The first arrow hits, and a couple more sail past it as it stumbles to the side of it, and then the second arrow hits and just impales him in the throat and collapses to the ground.
Nice shot, lads.
I need a dexterity
Zombies, take
saving
notes.
throw from everybody.
Oh boy.
Man.
Wait, literally?
He slumps to the ground with no other effect.
Oh my god. You had me for a
Corpse
moment.
explosion.
Yeah, I did too. My mouse was over. I was like, well, here we go. Good run.
I was about to call it a favor, if you know what I mean.
I do. Wiros, you're up.
Waros looks down at the ground at this big blue thing and just chuckles. And he looks ahead and sees the one thing, the one red one on the right, struggling in the web. And you know,
If you wake him up, he's restrained and he has to waste his action trying to get out of it, or unless he has a ranged attack.
Yeah, so Wilbur's gonna run up with his fancy new sword, and he's gonna give it the old 1-2 with advantage, right?
The old one. Too.
Don't go in the web.
Yeah.
You can go in the web, did you? Don't go in the web.
No, I'm not in the web. I can go here too. I'm not in the web,
And you're
I'm
blessed.
into the web.
and I'm blessed with advantage. Sword of
Yes, you do
wounding.
have advantage.
Sort of wounding. Oh, that's right.
Oh shit.
Thank goodness you have advantage. Jeez.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
sure.
24 hits
Yeah, 24 hits.
and 4 piercing damage, and it has 1 wound.
Oh.
I fucked up, dude. The slod should have been knocked prone from Eldritch Smite. All those satyr attacks should have had disadvantage.
Oh. He was dying anyways. He had
no,
5
it would have been
HP.
a 15, 12, and a 7, 18. So they still would have hit.
Mhm.
Oh no, that's the other way around. Sorry.
I mean,
Disadvantage.
Fine.
he was gonna die real fast anyways before his turn, like guaranteed. So I'm not too worried about it.
Okay.
We'll remember it for next time.
Well, I was gonna. Never mind. Go ahead. 4 damage and 1 wound.
All right.
And he is now no longer incapacitated.
But he is still restrained.
He is still restrained.
Is anything else on your turn?
I'm going to. You used your bardic inspiration, Shin, right?
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna give you one more bonus action. One more bardic inspiration. End turn.
Jin.
All right. So if it's restrained when I attack, just normal or
Advantage.
advantage?
You get advantage on the restrained one, but the other two that are only incapacitated, you don't.
All right.
Just don't walk through the red square.
10, 15.
You could remove the
20.
green square, by the way.
All right, 25.
Oh yeah, because that was an instantaneous.
And then I will. I'll just be closer. Why not? So they'll get me. And I'm going to attack this guy with advantage. Correct?
You have bless checked as well.
Bless.
Yes, I did. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
No, but it's okay.
What happened?
You don't have bless check, but it's okay. You still hit.
I did. Oh no, I have the global modifier. I didn't have the plus attack or same thing. It goes for both. Okay.
Yeah, it's too small.
Yeah, 25 hits.
Okay. I am again just being amazed by how the glaive is gaining, like becoming more shinier and shinier. I am going to use another spell slot on the divine smite. Let me click that and then.
Nice.
Right, 19 damage.
Attack for a second time. So now I have the plus there. All right.
There you go.
That hits.
All right. I'm going to use my last one on the slot. The Divine Smite. And I will use one. I'm going to go with the Quorum Master with my glaive first.
That definitely hits.
Okay, and then Quorum Master. Give me a sec.
Here comes number 3.
And that's it. End turn.
All right, Rain.
All right, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Aiming at this guy, I'm gonna thorn whip him. Belt. Oh wow, that probably hits.
Don't see it yet.
Oh really? It rolled a 27 on my.
Am I
end
roll
here,
20
let's
crash?
I don't see it yet either.
Gabe, I rolled.
It's just roll 20.
I'll take the word.
Hey, there it is.
Yeah.
47.
Let's do a Constitution check.
All right, are you pulling him?
Do I have to pull him?
No, you can.
All right.
Oh, wait. If the attack hits, the creature takes 1d6 piercing damage. And if the
If
creature
it's
is larger or
larger,
smaller, you pull the
it.
creature.
Okay, so here
So
we go.
I guess you do.
But it's up to 10 feet, though. You can pull it 1 foot if you want.
That's good there. Little minions get involved.
That's true. That does
Interesting
get.
one. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, that gets a little more exposure to them. I'm okay with this. I'm going to take the risk. And I'll also, with my instant, I'll just tell my guys, like, that one, get that one, and turn.
Yeah, if it said that he can choose, I would
Yeah.
think, I think it's like if he physically can't be pulled 10 feet closer, he won't go 10 feet.
Right. Yeah, I think it's at most. Like if he's 10 feet from you, 5 feet from you, he pulls 5 feet.
Oh yeah, that's what you're right. You're right. That would be the
That's how I
Bobo.
would interpret it.
Bobo has a flight distance of 60. All right, so he's gonna do a flyby and then move 10 feet away, so somewhere like over there. Grab him.
Okay. All right, up to these guys. For top two cannot move, and this other guy is just gonna
Takes
slash.
Takes 1d4 necrotic damage,
Oh,
and
right,
then
right,
a
right.
con saving throw
He's
to see
wounded.
if the effect ends.
He has disadvantage on attacks if he swings.
I guess I could roll the 1d4. It's
Yeah,
my
go ahead and roll
damage. Damn. You roll it. Alright, so DC 15, so he no longer has any wounds.
Till next turn.
All right. He is going to turn and slash at Willrose. Big miss. And slashes again and misses and tries to bite you and misses.
Neener, neener, neener.
He's restrained in multiple ways and is just like biting and clawing at you, but just out of his reach. Zombies.
Tell him attack the guy over there and point to this guy.
You cut out just a little bit. Do what?
I want to tell him attack the guy right there and point to him and have them all just move up and attack.
All right, they move up and start swinging.
I think one of them gets advantage.
Advantage.
Yes, the first one.
No,
I'll use my
they all
second
get
roll.
advantage.
He rolled an 18.
Gabe, I'm pretty sure they all get
Oh
advantage.
yeah, because he's restrained. They all get advantage. All right, so first one rolls an 18. Second one
15 or...
hits for 23,
Oh, look at this.
and the third one hits for 22.
Yes, good boys.
Some
Was
vicious
slap
amount.
slappy.
Leave some for the satyrs.
Oh yeah.
For a total of 17 damage.
17.
Nice, good zombies.
Good zombie.
Sorcris.
This
Oh, is that
is
good
so
zombie?
good. I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead on the guy that's been injured. Get this spell up. Toll of the Dead.
Shouldn't be disadvantaged, but he still fails. Dang, that was a good roll. For 19 necrotic.
Gee.
Are they humanoid or no?
They are.
Ooh, okay, cool. End turn.
Rosera.
So suspenseful. What's going to happen? Okay.
Or actually, at the top of this round, let's go ahead and take our real quick break and
Sure.
just 2 or 3 minutes, and we'll jump back in.
All right.
Okay.
True.
All right, guys. Back in just 1 second. We're just gonna take a real fast break, and we will be back.
Okay. So.
All right, back to it.
All right. So let's see. Since this guy is restrained, I think that Rosera would walk right up. Would I still have the bless?
Yeah, you still have bless, and you also have advantage in sneak.
Sneak. Okay, I still have all of them. Okay, so I'll use my short sword.
14 just hits.
But okay. No.
What's wrong?
No, I was gonna say the bless didn't roll again, but
Oh,
It hit anyway.
I had it checked. I don't know what to say. And then
Oh,
I would
true.
Use, I mean, I can roll it, but I did have it checked.
no, it hits either way, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
And And then can I use my offhand action?
Well, as you step
yeah,
up
there you
and plunge your sword into this thing, it falls over lifelessly.
Can I use the dagger anyway?
Yeah.
Stab.
There you go. Stabby, stabby.
As it's falling to the ground off your sword, you just barely swing wide.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, enter.
Arixis.
Here's what's up. Let me. Where am I? I'm over here. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. And I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this sumbitch right here.
Sorry, the top one or the left one? I missed the ping.
The top one.
Okay.
26.
26 hits.
No 3, just 5. And again.
That
18.
hits.
And again, just 11.
Yep.
He is no longer incapacitated.
Yep.
And I will 20 25
Walk of shame.
end my turn. There's no shame in living to fight another day.
For sure.
I
Shame
don't-
in the game.
I don't think you had given other instructions to your satyrs.
Yeah.
What do you want
they're
them to
kind
do?
of probably gonna. I mean, if I could shout out like get that one, I would, but I don't know how that works with timing and everything in the battle.
I mean, I think they just attack still.
Fair enough. They are
so-
capricious. They're chaotic neutral, right? So they probably don't really care too much about orders. They're just here to have fun.
Yeah, so they'll step up and just lay down a firing line on these guys.
Nice one, guys. It's like I told ya.
Oh yeah,
Pretty solid.
3 for 4.
Yeah.
Total of 22 damage. Loros.
When this other one attacked me, it attacked me from melee range?
Yeah,
I didn't recognize if it had reach.
no, he had moved right up next to you.
Okay, so I'm going to step over.
Well, that one didn't move. The blue one before had moved right next to you, but you actually
This one
haven't
I
seen the
moved
red
up
ones
to.
move.
Yeah, well, except by way of Thorn Whip. I'm going
Willingly
to
move.
step over here and hold an action that if it comes within. Actually, no. I'm going to. How does the web work? If he steps into the web, he's restrained.
He has a
and he
roll of
stops
dex
moving.
Yeah.
Right. If he fails to save, he stops moving.
If they start their
So,
turn there, yeah.
Worst case scenario, he ends up here, depending on how he moves. So I'm going to stand here at the edge of the web. I'm going to hold an action that if he comes within melee range of me, I'm going to swing at him with my sword of wounding.
They are able to move through this terrain. There's nothing. This isn't a
Oh.
wall. This is
Yeah.
like a curb. It's like 6
And
inches
what's
high.
this?
Just a lamp.
A lamp. Oh, I thought they were afraid of lamps.
I love that.
Well, I'm going to,
Forgot
either
about
way,
that.
I'm going to go
Okay.
here and I'm going to say, I'm going to, like, curse at him in a fake language that I think is Slod. Holding an action to attack him with it if he comes within melee range. Enter.
Right. What's action are you holding? Just with your
Attack him
sword?
with my sword of wounding.
All right, Shin.
I'm gonna put my idea out of the equation, but can they see the web?
Yeah.
Oh,
web is a very, very thick, like several feet thick mass
so
on the
it's taken-
ground
yeah.
here.
Okay, taken-
Exactly 5 feet thick.
Ew.
Right.
Okay.
5 feet of spider webs all over.
I guess they're considered a large creature as well.
Yes.
Okay, never mind then. All right. I'm just gonna go. Yeah, up here and attack this dude. So it's normal, but I do have bless with my glaive. Ha.
Nice.
That hits.
One more attack.
You have one more bardic inspiration still.
Oh, that's true.
You used only the one on the con save.
13. Nah, probably not. I'll skip it.
13?
All
You
right,
gotta
13 misses.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and then the pole arm.
Hits. I swear you
yep.
roll so many 4s with that.
With the yeah. I will end my turn here.
Right, Rain.
Oh, I was
You're
muted.
muted.
Okay, yeah. I'm 5'10", and I'm going to Thorn Whip this guy. 22,
That hits.
probably hit. 6 damage, and it'll pull him 10 feet into the... And then I'm gonna pull an Erixus and... and
Bobo.
Popo is going to do a flyby on the guy that's in the web, and then he'll fly back out a little bit. He'll come over.
All right, back to these guys. Guys, dex save. Not at disadvantage. Didn't mean to check that. So he does succeed. He is just gonna turn and swing at Shin.
I'll attack first.
Yeah, go ahead and attack.
I guess I get the advantage then.
Flyby.
Yeah, you do.
Under bless. 17 plus 4.
Hits.
6 piercing.
All right, and he swings at Shin. Sorry, not at disadvantage. So the 25. For 7 damage and con save.
Okay.
I
Leads?
remember this.
So I take
And then
7
he's going to
damage.
turn to Wilros and slash at him. Hit?
Miss. Oh, sorry, hits 4. Wait. I only have 14? Hold on a second.
You just
yeah,
upgraded
I
armor,
missed.
didn't you?
Yeah, I'm just double checking. Where is my armor? Studded leather is 13 plus 1 dex, yep. Oh, I have 2 dex. Oh, sorry, it's 12 plus 1. It's 13 weight. Okay.
Did you
Yeah,
not?
12 plus 2. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm 14. Hits, hurry.
Five piercing, and you
Made the
succeed on the
con
save. And then he is, oops, going to step up and claw at Rosera. Or sorry, he's going to bite Rosera.
Chomp chomp.
Miss. All right, the other one can't
I
move.
think I can move.
Back to the zombies.
I'm going to tell my beauties to attack.
Zombie Nation.
Attack, my beauties, attack.
Ooh.
Gabe, just
Whoa.
question. So when that thing moved away from me. does
Oh
that
yeah,
provoke-
sorry. I was thinking about him being in engage with Will Roast. But yeah, he did move out. Or no, technically he didn't, because he didn't move out of your reach.
Oh, okay, got it. All right. So he'd be right.
Is it technically reach, or is it technically
No, I don't think reach
engaged?
applies.
Just saying, does it provoke an opportunity attack? That's all I'm asking. I do have 10 feet, right? So
You can make an opportunity attack when a hostile creature that you can see moves out of your reach. His reach is 10 because the weapon he's
right,
wielding
one
is
more. Right, he's
10
gonna
foot
actually-
reach.
10 feet, yeah. Okay, got it.
Two of them.
All right, so 2, 3 zombies hit. Or another 12 damage.
Keys.
Zorkris.
I'm going to cast Toll of the Dead.
He succeeds.
All right, no doubt.
Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Rosera.
Okay. Would I still have advantage?
No.
No, right. Okay. Okay, just checking. I already took it off. Okay, well, I'm right here, so I will my short sword again. Oh, it's unfortunate.
10 misses.
Can I still use the offhand attack if it misses?
You can.
Doesn't she have Bless also?
It's Bless is on. I don't know why it's not working.
There are
Should I roll a
boxes.
d4?
It's... Here, just roll a d4.
Okay.
So it didn't roll it. Alright, so still misses.
Yeah, I haven't
but you can make your
save
offhand.
modifier. Is that wrong?
No, so you need the global attack modifier. It's the one that's right below where you click on your short bow and
I might have
short
done
sword and
that.
stuff.
Okay, I've corrected it for next time. But
I mean, you can
said-
check it for both because it applies to saving throws and attack.
Oh, okay. I only saved it for the save. Okay, thank you. But you saw the one, the stab one.
Yeah, so that's 11. But you can still make your offhand.
Okay, cool.
11 still misses.
It's unfortunate. I will put my hood back on in shame and turn.
Erixus.
All right. 5, 10, 15. First, I will end concentration on web. So just give the satyrs and anybody else who's going to attack him next some breathing room, and I will smash him with my flail. 13.
Oh, sorry. Can I get a con save for that last hit as well? To maintain your spell. 13 misses.
Yes. I mean,
This might
technically, I rolled a
might
13
be-
plus 1 on my...
Right.
whatever, I'll roll 1. You tell me.
Okay.
That succeeds. Sorry, what were you saying? I assumed
rolled
your
an
other
advantage
con
before,
save.
That's what I was saying.
Oh,
Yeah, that
I
was-
assumed your
I
con save
wanted
was
to
for
use that.
the attack. 10 also missed.
Jesus. All right. In turn. Hope the satyrs and Wilros and Shin kill this thing.
Well, lads, let loose thy arrows.
Unleash thy arrows.
One hits.
Uh-oh.
5 damage.
You're doing
Wilros.
great, guys.
Did I hit him on his last thing?
Yes.
So he would have had a wound, FYI. 1d4.
No, because it was your attack was triggered after the start of its turn.
Correct. Okay, so he has a wound right now.
Yes.
So I'll hit him again.
That hits.
Nice. 5 damage and a second wound.
Anything else?
No.
Chin.
Coming.
Get him.
10, 15. I'm still 10 feet. Darn it.
Entry.
Alright, it's gonna be right here. I'm coming in.
Did web go down?
The web's
I-
down.
He
Yeah.
unconcentrated it.
Concentrated.
I took it down so they can like move in.
Yeah.
Alright, attack. Let's see. Making sure I have all the correct. Hi-ya!
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That definitely hits.
Oh, 1 HP.
He is still standing, just barely.
oh my gosh.
There we go. Oh boy.
Oh,
Jeez.
And that ends it.
Okay, let me see.
Deadly.
I am going to. Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, if anything, I am done. In action. End turn.
Rain.
All right. Oh gosh, how's this gonna work? I'm worried. I'm thinking. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, and I am not gonna try to bring this guy any closer just yet. I am going to. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna tidal wave him, just like toward him, kind of splashing against the building.
good God.
He has to take a DC 15 Dex, or else take.
All right, takes 7 damage. Manages to weather the storm.
Right.
He's no longer, what do you call it?
Yeah, he's no longer in cap.
Oh yeah, that may have been a mistake.
I'll
Okay,
drop my concentration in the meantime as well, just for funds.
stepping back, and I'll tell the satyrs. All right, guys, one more, and if you do a good job, maybe we'll also play a tune for you. End turn.
Bobo.
Bobo would give a flyby and go back to where a little closer to me.
All right, back to these guys. He's going to step up and swing at Shin.
Can I do an opportunity attack first?
Oh, sorry.
He was
Polar
stuck-
Master.
I
would give it
already
to-
moved him. I think he was already in your melee range, though.
No, he was
Nah,
not.
he was 1 over.
I moved it over just to make sure it was 15.
Okay, then yes.
Thank you. All right. Ah!
With advantage.
Oh, with advantage?
Mhm.
So what do I do now?
Roll another one.
Just roll one more time, regular.
Okay. Oh, another regular one?
Yeah, just regular.
Okay.
Hey.
Right, the 20 hits.
Ooh,
Here it comes.
jeez.
All right, and he returns the favor.
Uh-oh.
Hey. Equal.
Oh, it takes damage.
I need a con saving throw.
Okay. Do I still have... Nah,
You
never
have the
mind.
Bardic Inspiration,
Yeah.
but
Ooh, yes.
Oh, it won't help. It won't help.
I don't think it will help, but that's the other thing.
17 max. I mean, it's worth a shot. I don't know.
Alright, let's... Alright, what do I do? How do I do
It's a
that?
D8.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, wait.
Roll an 8.
Incoming. Wait, so I'm taking 10 damage regardless, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me just lower that so I don't forget. And here, bombs.
Nice try.
All right,
Almost.
as this
What's the
thing
dial?
strikes you, it manages to find a small slit in your armor, and you feel it kind of punch through and hit skin and break the skin. It It's a little unexpected that it actually made it through your armor, but it feels a little odd. Almost as though there's some sort of poison of some sort, or it's a bit hard to tell if this thing just has really dirty claws or there's something more.
I hate those.
I have some rabies.
But you feel fine. Apart from being hit, you feel completely fine.
Okay,
What?
That's a very good sign.
man, I just got COVID.
He's gonna sidestep and swipe at Erixus.
I'm gonna cast. I will react and cast shield, which ups my AC to 24.
All right, and
From the
he
ring?
is going to
Yeah.
then bite and still miss. Zombies.
I tell the zombies to go up there and attack them.
Nice, nice.
Oh.
Oh my god!
wow.
You're welcome.
Double rainbow.
My beauties.
That 3 though. Well, that's 2 nat ones actually on that second damage roll.
14.
Beauties. Good work, guys.
Sorceress.
I can cast Toll of the Dead again.
Fail.
All right. End turn.
Zara.
Okay, if I wanted to attack, do I have to go? Can I?
Both, no?
Where you
What's
are?
You can go through the dead things in front of you. Like you can go to this
that?
space.
Okay. Well, if I use my longbow, I can shoot over the dead guy.
Yeah, you have a clear shot on it.
Okay, that was my.
Put your
That was
foot
my
on him and
question.
post up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that. Can I stand on top of the dead guy?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Zara would climb atop this guy and fire the longbow.
Booyah.
That hits.
You have sneak attack.
And yeah, you do get sneak. I just click the sneak now.
One day.
Run.
Hey.
Oh, very sneaky.
Jesus.
All right. Anything else?
No, but I'm just gonna stay where I am. Kind of like it. End turn.
Erixus.
Right. I will.
Oh, just real quick before I forget again. I noticed it earlier and forgot to say it, but Willeros, you took another 11-point hit here. Should be lower than 57.
I
It
did.
was 11 or 12. I think it was 11. When the blue one hit you.
That was my temp HP. I had 11 temp HP. One of the blue hit me.
Hold
I
on.
still have
But
it.
you actually might not have those.
No, you lose it at the long rest.
Yeah.
I thought you gave it to us at the long rest.
I can't give it to you at a long rest.
Oh, okay.
I can only do it like you have to hear me speaking, and I can't speak during a long rest.
Right, I mean, I
If you,
thought
had
you...
short, if you had short rested like I wanted to, you would have had 11 temporary.
All right.
No.
Continue, Derixus.
Here. I guess I have nothing, except I'll bash it good.
Rex
19.
smash.
That hits.
Got ashes.
10 damage. Then I'll bash it again.
Hits.
14. Oh, hey now. For another 9. And I will end my turn. Kill it,
All
ladies
right.
and gentlemen.
Another volley of arrows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
baby.
think these guys want to hear
Wow.
Willeros' song. That's why they're acting.
That's it.
that.
Oh, yeah.
You did good words.
It's done.
Wow.
It's done. It's done.
one better on your NPCs than my own. 17, 28, 33. Yeah, he is extremely dead.
All
So,
right.
Yet another volley of arrows sails over and just pierces this guy in 4 different spots, and he falls to the ground.
I knew you guys could do it.
I'm gonna cast Animate Dead on these 2 that are right there.
Oh, I will first step down. Excuse me.
No.
Oh,
There's-
with you on them.
There are 3 there. I don't know if that's...
Oh,
you
I
do
can only
3?
target 2 with a level 3 one.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
There's 3 in that one spot.
Yeah.
There are 2,
Yeah.
but
2.
there's 3 in the area.
Hey, these are humanoids.
They're like aberrations.
They are... Oh, wait, no.
Aberration. No, they're not.
Yeah, sorry, no, these are not humanoids.
Oh, they're not, then I won't do it.
I think I had a different sheet open. Yeah, I think I had a different sheet open that I clicked on to check, and I just kind of
The satyrs
absentmindedly.
might be.
But yeah, these
They're
are not.
fey.
Oh, they're fey.
Yeah, then I won't do it.
I definitely want to play a song for the satyrs. How long do they last?
I think they've got another 59 minutes and 40 seconds or something.
I'd like to investigate what these things were.
Yeah, while you guys are investigating, I will do a 1-minute performance with enthralling performance on the satyrs.
Guys, this is the finest musician in the Primaterial Plane. Appreciate it while you can.
So the 4 of them, I mean, it's all flavor, but the 4 of them have to make a wisdom save. Again,
What?
Yeah.
it's just to, like, see how awesome I am. All right,
Two
one of them
are-
think I'm the best in
2
the
are
world,
charmed.
and 2 of them obviously think I'm good, but well, let's see how good I play. Yeah, obviously. Oh, bless doesn't
yeah,
have their
they're-
abilities.
They're all appreciative, but 2 are particularly enthralled.
2 of them definitely are going back to wherever they came from to tell all about Wilros, the singing human, elf, half elf, whatever I am, half elf.
I forgot.
He doesn't see race. Yeah.
Yeah.
It specifically says that enthralling performance is fey magic. I wonder... Oh, actually, they all have advantage. There we go. I was just going to say, I wonder if they...
Oh, you're done. Well, the first one.
Busted now.
So the first one succeeds, the second one succeeds. The fourth one fails. One still fails.
One of them.
But your performance is still excellent, and they are still very appreciative of your talent.
Nice.
Thank you guys for coming here and helping.
Okay, do I feel anything about that little wound that I got? Do I need to...
No, you feel completely fine. Doesn't seem any different than any other wounds.
Okay.
They're doing an investigation.
You still
He's
do
not
something about
diseased.
it.
As far as you can tell, there's no apparent effects. Yeah, Bless would be ending about now.
Last 1 minute.
Okay.
Alexis would like to investigate Shin.
He has a couple wounds, but he seems fine.
Investigated the blue dude.
All right. There's nothing on him. He's just skin and like a couple tattered bits of clothing from the previous body that he seemed to be occupying. These are very, very similar to the creatures that you saw up close in the cave. But like I said before, different skin color, and these seem to be quite a bit larger.
Is my glaive still glowing, or it's died down?
It still kind of has a faint glow, and with each hit that you gave, it seemed to pulse a little bit with each hit, but it's kind of restored to a faint glow.
Okay. why are we here, guys? So we heard a noise. All right, that's right.
Why don't we go in the building and see if anything else happened in there?
I mean, the blue dude did say hell before he turned into this thing. Yeah.
All right, heading into the building, it's pretty much the same as you found it before. Things are a bit tossed around, and some of like the beds and linens are shredded and tattered. And based on seeing these creatures, you'd guess that it's due to them like clawing it up and then just kind of tearing through the place. The whole place is in disarray, but there's nobody else to be seen in there. Seems like everybody emptied out. Yeah, inside. So, wait, what?
Inside the building?
Yeah, inside the healers.
Okay. Do we still? I mean, I'm sure those people that were around are long gone, but Wilros would call out and say, "The beasts are slain. It is all safe now. Come back and tell us what you saw."
Yeah, shortly after your call out, you do see a few people begin filtering back.
As these people come in, I say, "What the hell were you guys doing in there? What are these things? They just coming out and just coming to try to kill us and it just scratching on my friend." And I don't know, just like rambling on and on and on.
Morty, we gotta.
I am sorry. I do not know. These creatures just appeared, and I don't know what I saw. I saw one of them transform from one of the wounded soldiers that were in there. Several soldiers were brought to us, and as we tended to them, they just suddenly turned to these things.
Are you said her brother? Our
Huh?
brethren? What did it say? Our brother turned?
Several soldiers. These were soldiers that were brought. Wounded soldiers.
Got it. How long were they wounded?
Only a few days.
Oh, wow.
We'd been tending to them, and they seemed to be getting better. And just this past day, they all seemed to fall ill once again. We're unable to find the cause.
Wilros grabs this guy by the shirt and starts pulling him towards Shin. Says, "Look at this cut on my friend.
Oh, God.
What about this?"
Yes, I believe that these soldiers had similar interactions with these creatures, but we don't know if the creatures are what caused this. These were soldiers that were previously on the front lines and had a direct interaction with them.
Should bury him alive to be safe.
Is my friend going to turn into one of these things?
Do not know.
Alexis is like sobbing, and he walks up to Shin, swinging his flail. It's all right, friend. It will end it.
Many soldiers have fought these things over the past few years, and were seemingly fine. Cannot explain this.
Wilros, you look a little injured too.
Yeah, but my gash is nowhere near as deep as Shin's.
Oh,
Alexis says, "Don't worry, Williams made his saving throw." What?
Board at the wall. Rix.
I mean, out of character, is there anything noticeable like between his and mine cuts that I had a you know, from what I know as a successful saving throw or not, kind of thing.
No, they all are pretty deep wounds, noticeable, like scratches in your flesh and a bit of blood, but there's no real distinguishing between them.
Okay. Well, so then when Rixus does that, I look down at the scratch through my shirt and I go, I'm gonna die too. And I fall on my knees and start crying.
You were a good guy, Will Rose. We'll miss you.
There's so many songs I wanted to write.
This is like moving over to my character's not moving for some reason. I'm moving close to someone. I guess this healer that Will Rose is like yelling at. I'm also yelling at this person, saying, "Where are they wounded? Where did this happen?"
I do not know. Their wounds were healed. They had no more wounds. They only fell ill again this past day.
Oh God, she's an idiot. Where was he wounded originally?
I don't remember. We treat so many wounds. I cannot remember them all.
So Wilrow's gonna stand up and say, well, mark this day. When I come back feeling ill, you'll let me know. That's how many days.
Oh my gosh.
And then you're gonna fix it. Or else we're gonna turn into
Okay.
these big red things and I'm gonna eat you.
He's
You
like,
particularly.
visibly horrified by that, and I don't know how to cure this. This has never happened before.
Are there any more soldiers in the infirmary?
Not at the moment. It was just these 4.
Any that you've treated with similar wounds? Any more than 4?
We have treated many. These creatures have plagued us for years.
Does the council not know about these? Like, soldiers turning into these things for years?
I don't know. This is the first that I have been made aware of it, witnessing it firsthand.
Well, you know what? Actually, I recall something about this. A friend of mine, Fantony Ouchie, he told me about this time he had to quarantine a whole town
Oh,
for these scratches.
Oh no.
Well, did I miss anything?
Let me see your pandemic plan.
Did we die?
Not yet,
No.
but she told us that
No,
we're gonna
but
die.
Rose just said
Rose found out that he's
Dr.
scratched.
Ouchie. Oh, I can't.
Fantony Ouchie.
I can't move past it.
oh wow.
I'm
It's
gonna
okay.
turn. We should go. Why? Okay, so we got rid of these. That's it, right? There's no more. Are there any more wounded soldier inside of that house?
Yeah, she said there's no more in the infirmary, but they definitely treated many other soldiers with similar scratches and wounds.
And sound turns.
I mean, they all look the same. Like all the scratches look the same. There's no real. They're just claw marks.
Right.
Who
Okay.
are you talking to?
This medicine man.
Okay.
I think we should go.
Well,
back.
I think we've taken enough damage for the day. Maybe we rest up a little bit and figure out
tomorrow.
what to do next.
It's still morning.
And 2 of you took damage.
First.
We could take a short rest, and also,
Oh yes.
Alexis like points at the ring and says, "You, Dorcas, shield."
I cast shield at level 1. Into the ring.
The ring once again absorbs it.
That's the stuff right there.
Feel like I'm being used.
You saved my ass back there. I'm not gonna forget it. Just like that time you did that thing in that place.
Oh yeah. Hack the planet.
Exactly.
Free Kevin Mitnick.
Well, I guess at this point we clean up the mess we made. We
What
we
mess did we
post
make?
hang these things from the lampposts.
So did they transform when you get cut by them?
She
Even
said
that.
that they treated their wounds some time ago. They were fine, and then they came back feeling ill, and all of a sudden transformed into these things.
So maybe the soldiers were actually these things all along, and they were just playing.
Well, it doesn't
There's
matter.
no there's no direct known correlation. Any of the wounds that you guys have suffered might have a similar effect, or that the soldiers were wounded exactly the same way that you were, didn't have some other effect on them.
Well,
Are we taking a short rest, guys?
I think we could. I mean, I know Rixus wants to, and me and Shin wouldn't have a problem doing it for our health reasons.
Fuck my zombie friends.
Yeah.
We'll
Well,
do it
what-
in the Rusty Blade, or you want to do it
We
in
can
the
go, yeah, we can go back there, or we can go. I mean, we're not going anywhere today, right? I mean,
Yeah.
well, I mean,
Well,
it's
still
still early in the
morning.
day. We still haven't gotten to see what's his name yet. Valastroth. Not Valastroth.
back.
Definitely not Valastroth.
No.
Salathorn.
Salathorn.
Oh, maybe we can go there first.
Kraken in Halarahh.
Freudian slip.
Maybe we can go speak to him first, and then go back to Rusty Blade for a short rest or something. I don't know.
Why can't we just short rest here, just in case? I have no spell slots. Just saying.
What?
Yeah, we could short rest.
Sure.
Well, we
that's
checked the
fine.
infirmary. It's clear we could short rest in there if we wanted to, but it doesn't really matter. I don't care.
Do you get spell slots back for short
He
rest?
does. He
Yeah.
gets one spell
Yeah,
slot
that's
back.
what I thought.
well, extra special.
I get some.
I get my bardic inspiration back too, which is solid. So,
I just want my HP.
I'm not going to use it.
yeah, we'll short rest. I'll short rest.
Yeah. All right.
If anybody is also short, well, I mean, it's just me and you, Shin, but you get the extra D6, 1d6 for your hit dice.
Okay.
During our short rest, the satyrs would return to the Feywild.
Hmm.
Farewell, friends. Hope you enjoyed the music.
Oops.
Wait for it's only one time.
One
right?
time.
Right. Okay.
Exactly 62.
I'm going to learn.
That was a 1d instead of a 1d6.
Oh,
I'm gonna take the hour and learn thaumaturgy.
I think it's
the
2
cantrip, right?
hours.
51.
That's for a level 1 spell.
Can you learn cantrips?
Okay. 4. Okay. Fine. Done.
If I can't do it, it's no big deal.
After the short rest and the quote-unquote rolling of hit dice, I turn to the medicine man. I say, "Do my wounds look better? Do they look better?
Oh, thanks for that follow,
Are
Steve.
they healing?"
Yeah, your wounds all close up and fine. And same for you. Most of your wounds close up completely, and little
Okay.
scrapes and such here and there
It's okay.
that you're not quite to full HP.
It's all good.
Yep.
You cannot copy. Cantrips are stored. Spells are copied.
Cool. Learn something.
You could.
Oh, hey, Stevie, what's up, dude?
No, I don't
All right.
know the cantrip. That's not a learned spell.
Roger that.
All right.
Did we clean up the mess, or did we leave these things dead in the road?
Clean up the mess.
I do.
I mean, I wanted to hang them from the light post.
Oh, that's not really cleaning up the mess, though.
Let's make
Moving
an
the mess.
example.
That is putting the head on a stake.
Oh,
All right. If you done with these guys, so you're headed to the council then.
I think this. Yeah, I think that's where we're headed.
What was that you cut out?
Zartan. It's a
Yeah,
good old
sorry.
Zalaform. Zartan. Whatever his name is.
Zoltan.
You know, that guy.
Sorry.
All right. Yeah, you guys make your way over to the council, and Zalathorn seems to almost be expecting you, as you're immediately ushered in and way to.
I would immediately question him about the happenings at the infirmary.
Son of a bitch.
Are you referring to the creature we just killed, or the person we're looking at? Right?
Yes.
Oh, I move this. I remember this little room.
Yes, come in. Have been informed of what has happened. What information do you have about these creatures?
I walk over to Shin and lift up his shirt to the tiniest little scratch that's left. And I say, "Do you see this? Do you see this cut?"
Vaguely?
Well, anyways, there were about 20 more just like it.
Well, you all seem quite fine, but what information do you have about this attack? How did they get into our city?
Apparently, they were in your city. Your soldiers
It's right.
turned into them. We saw a
was
man
coming
come
from
out,
inside the house.
crawl out of the infirmary, and then transform into this blue snake frog creature.
Battle Toad is.
I think it's a battle toad.
Well then, would seem that the task that I had in mind for you is more swiftly needed than I thought. We have been critically lacking information on these creatures for quite some time. Attempts to harness them have been nearly non-existent, as we have mostly just been dealing with the incursions as they come, as well as attempting to locate the source that was bringing them here in the first place. Now that that's taken care of, and given that you are all at fault one way or another, it would seem fitting that this task should fall to you. So,
How are we at fault?
Thank
Portal.
We did that
Admitted
9
as
years
such.
ago. You're still harping on this? Jeez.
Seriously, you need to let go.
It was just a matter of time before it happened.
Well, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Regardless.
Well, let me ask you this, Dalthorm. Would you rather us open the portal or a giant mercury dragon?
Hmm.
What is a Mercury Dragon?
I don't know. Thought you would know.
Dragon. Explain from the books what I've read and give them word for word.
Verbatim.
Dragons are not really my area.
I read the chapter.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't seem to care a whole lot about the information. Not a pressing matter, and there are no
Dragon
dragons around here.
schmaggin'.
The more you know.
Mhm,
Well,
mhm.
thank you, but back to the task at hand.
By the way, can you read these runes? And I guess Laura used to show him those runes from the mantle thing.
Yeah,
He-
the runes.
He looks them over. These are not within my comprehension. No, they don't seem to be language, rather a shorthand or some sort of symbol for something else. But I do not know what they mean.
Well, if you're going to send us to the swamp, we were going to go there anyway, man. Is that where we wanted us to go? The swamp?
Yes, indeed. We are,
Yeah.
as I said before, we are considerably lacking information, and we could use some more. We know that they were previously at odds with some of the hierarchy of swamp folk that previously inhabited the area. I can point you into a general direction where we know that they at one time at least had taken control of an area, or actively, seemingly staging their attacks from that area.
These things seemingly intelligent, or do they just seem to act on rage or whatever?
Combination of both, which what's made them particularly challenging, as they are quite strong and frequently seek to cause as much damage as possible. We do not believe that they are incredibly intelligent, but they don't act on instinct alone.
On a scale of Zorkrus 9 years ago or Zorkrus now? Zorkrus with the hat or Zorkrus without?
Point to my head.
More like Zorkrus as a child.
Zorkrus 9 years ago then.
Right. Well, what specifically are we looking to gather from the swamp? Anything specific, or you just want us to kill and procure some bodies?
Maybe pick up some frogs.
Bodies we have aplenty, but any information that you can glean would be there. We don't know their numbers. We don't know their locations. There is any sort of colony or tribe that is acting as their leadership. Any sort of just general congregation of these creatures that we could potentially launch a counterattack against. Destroy. Any information at all. We know little to nothing. They seem to work in small groups for the most part, but there seems to be some sort of larger organization at work that we cannot explain.
Okay. We will do it.
Again, I can point you to the general location of a former colony of grung that we know were driven out and at one time had peaceable interactions with Halarahh, several wizards of our order, but they are apparently no longer there. Gather that they have been driven out by these. That is what I would suggest as a starting point.
Would we have a way to communicate with these things? Have you ever?
The Slod? No, they have their own language. While they are semi-intelligent, they have rarely, if ever, actually engaged in any sort of conversation when we have attempted to bridge the gap.
Right. And what's in it for us?
First and foremost, fixing this mistake that you have caused. But obviously, be somewhat indebted to you as anything that furthers our ability to end this conflict permanently. Compensated in some manner for your participation in producing that result.
Will Rose turns around and says, "This guy."
Look at Rixus. And I go, I think it's Cyril's fault. He's the one who told you it was a key. If he didn't tell us that, we wouldn't have done it in the pedestal.
The hell we would have. Of course I would have. What's wrong with you? You haven't even met me.
Well, that's true. I was just trying to blame someone else. All right, let's go. Swamp.
Fine, we will go, but rethink that compensation package.
We're going to look for frogs anyway. If we see any slots, whatever. But frogs are what we're after.
We will see what you come back with, and we
what's
can discuss it.
A glug? What did he say? A groob?
Grung.
A grung.
We know Grung.
You haven't encountered any. Make a nature check.
I would ask him. I have no idea what it is.
I'm not sure.
They are
Little frogs.
frog-like creatures. Yeah, you know that there's some sort of a frog-like creature, you do know that they walk on two legs, so they are semi-humanoid, but they are not. But they're decidedly frog-like.
Does that also sound like what the other guy's looking for? Kasham?
Yeah, vaguely.
Like a bullywug. I miss bullywugs. Those things were awesome.
Uh-huh.
You fought that giant bullywug?
Yeah.
So let's go grow. So find them.
All right. What?
Cut
Are
out.
we leaving? Are we leaving?
Are we in the
Like it?
city? His house? Yeah.
Yeah. So as we're leaving, Rixus will kind of just stretch casually and make sure that his ring is very clearly visible.
Okay. He does eye your finger, but act.
Do I notice him doing that? Do I notice him
It's like a real housewife of whatever.
Make a perception check.
Hold on, my character.
Does this ring make me look engaged?
All I see is Rixus keeps scratching his eyebrows and
Oh,
flexing
God.
his nose.
Hello. I'm tempted to call in a favor right now.
What?
He looked in your general direction, but a bit hard to tell.
Smell story to my place. Goodbye.
Farewell, friends.
After we leave, I look to Zorkris and I say, I wonder if dang, can't remember his name. Pulling up the compendium. One sec.
Carmine?
No, not Kaboff.
Carmir?
Carmir. Yeah. I wonder if Carmir is looking to add Groms or Slods to his menagerie.
Sure, he's following us and seeing what we're doing anyway. If he was, he would ask for it.
We don't want to ask him.
We can. All right, I'm gonna send a message to Carmir.
I'm gonna suggest that you call it a menagerie.
Right. Hey, Carmir. It's Circus. We are hunting slogs and grungs. Do
Sounds so
you
appealing.
need them? Menagerie. Did I do it good? Did I do it good?
Yeah.
All right.
Menagerie. It's like period.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a pause and then response.
Sorry.
I am not need anything at the moment. Thank you, though.
I am.
He
I was
said
really
the
hoping you would end
menagerie.
with menagerie to you too.
I go to Loris. He said the menagerie sounds beautiful.
I laughed to myself because I was hoping you would respond with menagerie to you too, as if you didn't know what the word meant.
Menagerie.
All right, you guys make your way back out, and that's where we'll end tonight.
Get away
Do we
back
know
now.
about the marsh and how far it is? I mean, know where it is, but do we know how far it is?
As far as is map there, it's about taking the road. You know, there is a road that exists, kind of heading into the marsh a bit. But you guess that it'd take you about a day to get to the edges of the marsh.
Where is it?
It's right south of us.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Excuse me.
right. Got it.
Billerud's already there.
Oh,
Maybe we could sail there.
The place that he specifically kind of directed you to and explained the location of, you would know is a little more than a day's journey in. About a day and a half.
All right.
right.
We shall see.
All right, guys. That is going to end it for us tonight. Thanks for hanging out. But back next week with more D&D, and be back later this week, probably with some more Rust. I didn't get what I'm going to stream this week, but thanks again to everyone for hanging out, and I will catch you all later.